Are you looking to find what exactly is the LEGO VIP points value? In this video, we're going to go over the LEGO VIP program and let you know how to determine the value of each point. Hi, this is Jeremy Stark here with Brick Finds and Flips at brickflips.com. Here for all of your LEGO investing needs. In today's show, we're going to go over the LEGO VIP program. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of, how to determine the value for, finding each point and let you know if this is something that's worth kind of doing in LEGO investing. It's definitely something that you do want to keep aware of and also know exactly what you're getting for it, because LEGO does have certain promotions during the year, throughout the year for it, so you can kind of get an idea of what you can use it for and how you can make the most out of it each time. But before we get started, if you could, please give us a like here on this video. That way there we know that we're making great videos for you. Also, if you could, hit the subscribe button down below. It's down there somewhere. That way there you get notified of any new videos that we do have. Also, we do have a website called brickflips.com where you can find all your LEGO investing needs on the website. Now that we get that out of the way, let's get right into it. So guys, what exactly is the LEGO VIP program? The LEGO VIP program is just it's a kind of like a buyer's incentive for if you're going to be shopping on lego.com, or if you actually shop at a LEGO store, at a physical store, a brick and mortar store. So that they give you these points based on however much you spend. And, if they have some promotions, it may vary for, those type of promotions. But really, it's just giving you guys some points for just spending money in their store. It's just one of those extra value things that they do. They obviously, the more money you spend, the better off, the more points you're going to get. Now, I'm really just focused on the US, but I did try to give you guys some idea if you're in some other countries. I know that I have some subscribers that are in different parts of the world, but there's when you go on the site, you can actually find out how many VIP points are worth for it. So you can find out exactly how many points you get for each dollar that you spend. So definitely go out there and see that in there. But just to make it a little bit easy for you guys, I did make a sheet. I put this on my ROI sheet. So if you wanted to grab this particular sheet right here, this has all the numbers, all the profit calculations that you can have, shipping, discounts, VIP points. It's just a little handy sheet to help you guys out when you're starting on your investing. If you want that sheet, you just need to go to brickflips.com/ROI. Again, that's brickflips.com/ROI. Well, that really is to get an idea of what you're looking for. There, go again. Like I said, there's a place in the spreadsheet actually that will click right here, and it'll actually bring you right over to this page right here that has a breakdown of all the VIP points. So in the US, for every US dollar you spend, you get 6.5 points. So to get an idea of what that is, so if you spend $100, you're getting 650 points. That's the equivalent of about $5. So in essence, you're really getting about 5% back to spend on a future set that you buy. They don't take that off as soon as you buy it, but the next time you go to spend something, you get about 5% off of that. So it's $5. And I give you guys some just different amounts in here. Also, if you know how many points that you have, you can actually put it in here and it'll tell you the cash equivalent of it. However, when you're using that, you have to redeem it in certain increments for it. Just be aware of that when you're looking at this, but this will give you an idea of when, how much you're going to get out of this, what the value of each LEGO VIP point is, based off of what you're spending. So how does this kind of fit in with LEGO investing? There's always a thing with LEGO investing. You make your money on the buy. That means that you want to spend the least amount of money on your inventory cost, because this is a business. I'm running it like a business and making a profit off of it. So I always want to maximize that and definitely make the most out of that. As more of an investment thing, I would definitely maximize what I was doing for that. So I always suggest to know your numbers, to get in there and actually play around with the numbers on them. So LEGO does have some some promotions that they're running when they have double VIP points. So what you want to do is, if you can, and you want to really maximize it by getting the double points. So if you look at this example right here, if you spend $100, you're getting $10 back. So that's in essence 10%. You can turn around and let's say you are looking at some sets that are retiring and they maybe they're on clearance at Lego. It's really tough sometimes with Lego. They don't really put a lot of stuff on clearance, but let's just say it's retiring, and let's just say it is an exclusive on Lego, and you're going to be, the only place you can really get it is there, or maybe in the store. Or if you go into the store, they actually have some sets in there that are clearance. There's a lot of stuff in there that you can find if you go shop directly in the store. You might be able to hit up a particular time when they are clearancing off some of their different Legos. So, and that it's double points during that period. So I definitely would try to maximize my kind of spending during that period if it's possible, and maybe pair that up with some gift that you get with the purchase as well. So what it'll do is you'll spend that because you're going to spend it anyways on getting those sets to invest in, and then you take those points and you turn around and you redeem them in for different things. You can use it towards Lego sets. Lego also has a bunch of other things, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes on what that what you can spend them on. But really, you want to plan as far as what you're going to spend it on. Actually, use this sheet right here to plan out what you would spend something on, how much you're going to get, and then what you can turn around and use that to buy something else that you can invest in, and you would get it at a low cost or possibly for nothing, and then you can turn around and sell that. So the investment value kind of carries over into the next purchase, where you're buying something that you're going to sell eventually down the road, and that's going to make money off it. So that's really a good way to maximize your spending needs as well. Also, you do want to pair that with cashback. And if you haven't seen my video on cashback, take a look up there at the card up there that just goes over ways on how to also maximize getting your best use out of all your capital that you do have. The one other thing that you can redeem with Lego VIP points is you can turn them in for cash to use in the store or by phone or lego.com. They also have, different sweepstakes you can enter, which I wouldn't use the points for that. They have some other things in here as well, some different VIP things that you can get, it's, some of this stuff is really, I wouldn't even bother cashing in points on. But let's take a look at, a few other things. So one thing that I did cash on is one of the Lego VIP coins. And they have these coin sets. So this one is a space one. I don't remember exactly what I paid for it. I think it was maybe like 1,300 points, 1,100 points, something like that. But if you get an idea of what you're spending it on, so let's say I think it was 1,100 points. So really it was like $8 or $9 in value as far as what I did for that. Those were actually selling for, at one point, the last time I checked, maybe $200, $250. So that was really a good use of using the points for that. It was really tough to get those coins for a lot of them, but it's something that you can definitely, look for, if they have these different things in here. Another thing I wanted to look at is the VIP Metal Keychain. If I'm going to spend 950 points on that, let's just see what you can get out of it, investing on it. So that's equivalent to about $7 and just in cash. So I just took a look on the Lego VIP Metal Keychain. Now, these are what actually sold, so make sure you guys, when you're looking at eBay, you don't want to look at the listings out there because people will sell for ridiculous amounts and not get anybody. So just make sure you check off the sold and completed items here. But as you can see, I mean, you're getting about $25.99, $26, for that one. So it's about $25 for that. So maybe after, you do a quick calculation here, maybe after $25, you do, you're making about 21, 25. So you really spent, in points. I mean, you only spent nothing. You just grab your points, but minus $7. So that's pretty good, 14. So, you're doubling your kind of your money right there, I guess, if you're looking at the investing points. And it's even more if you got double points for that. And sometimes, you can find these things in here in the rewards that you can turn around and sell for a different price in there. So, and some of these are really, they don't make a lot of them. So there could be even, other things that come up that are worth a little bit more money. So that's another way that you can take your points and kind of invest them in there. They have other rewards in there too. I mean, I would just suggest to go through here. There's some other prints that were really, a lot of people were after. I think for the Winnie the Pooh ones, there was I think you can turn in for tickets. Yep, you can go to tickets and everything. So there's some value in that, and discovery centers and everything. But that's just another way that you can spend your points on there. Another way that if you didn't know, you can actually earn points by doing certain things as well. There's a little button in here that you can go to get more points, and maybe you do like a poll or something like that to earn a few more points, turn around, buy something else with that, and then you can sell it, or you can hold on to it and maybe sell it down the road, and it'll be worth even more money at that point. Hopefully you guys get an idea of what the value of the LEGO VIP points are. The LEGO VIP points value will differ for each country, so make sure you're just looking up your particular country here. I gave you guys, this on the spreadsheet. I only did it mostly for the US, but I did put up here where you can get the points per your country if you just type in a different number in there for your points. So that might give you an idea. But if you guys, if you notice anything that's wrong with this, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to come up with another version for this for you guys. Hopefully that's helped you out to give you guys some information about that. If you like this video, please give us a like. Also hit the subscribe button down below. That way there you get notified of any new videos that we do have. And I'll see you guys in the next episode.